to Health Hits Experience, the American remake of the British TV show that aired in 2005 that only had 4 episodes. With me are those 4 episodes. I'm a librarian. Welcome to the show. We're back. We're rocking and rolling. If you missed us last week, drop a line in the Discord. Thank you. We're also back with everybody at the table. This is the first time, I think, in a month.
Yeah.
So
Missed y'all.
It's going to get crazy. It's going to get very fun. In fact, it's going to be so crazy, we're not even going to do main campaign today. We're going off the rails. Who needs it? Not me. We are going to play, the script I gave you, throw that out the window. This is a very scripted show. Okay, we are playing a one-shot game called Rodents With Guitars, if you couldn't tell from the title, by Andrea Rick of Plot Bunny Games. It is on itch.io. You can purchase it for yourself. We are going to play it not as written. So,
We're gonna play it.
I don't think we've ever played a game correctly
No.
in the many years we've been doing this. But specifically, one of the things about Rodents with Guitars is that it lists off some rodent types that you can be. And we've decided, I've decided that this game is going to be set in universe because we do have rodents in the world of diction. But we don't have porcupines. Or capybaras. So
those things would be giant.
I don't think it would work quite the way I would like it to.
Be a little noticeable.
Yeah, so I've made some adjustments to the rodent types, and the skills can be kind of around the same, hopefully. But if you're playing at home, you've got options like hamster, rat, capybara, beaver, porcupine, flying squirrel. We don't have those because we want to set this in universe. When is this being set in universe? Pre-clock, it sounds like. So
a while ago.
A bit. Because I've been asked and have granted Rizzo's return, but this is a Rizzo backstory, apparently.
The incredibly important and much needed Rizzo backstory.
Rizzo backstory, which I'm very excited about. Okay, so everybody has had a chance to roll their character beforehand. But I want to hear it. So why don't we start with Rizzo and then go through the character creation section on the page, and then we'll go from there.
Okay. Rizzo is surprisingly sneaky, which if anybody saw the Rizzo episode would never guess that he had a sneaky streak to him. The instrument that he rolled is he plays the violin, which is, again, something that you want in a rock band.
It's very important to have violin.
And as
in
a
rock
member
bands.
of the rat/mouse subgenre of rodent, he is able to eat anything and not get sick.
Did you roll a band T-shirt for Rizzo?
No, because
Okay.
Rizzo is above
Band
band t-shirts. He's much
t-shirt?
more stylish than that.
I am gonna say I think if we're looking at like
He probably has the Cure pin or something.
I like it. I like it. There are. I mean, I think violins in a rock band is pretty hardcore. I mean, Lindsay Sterling's got something going on.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if she's a rock band, but she's something. All right, what do you got? What do you got?
Yeah, I've got Pollyanna, and she is a guinea pig who can make friends easily, and she is relentlessly cheerful. And her instrument's a violin.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we're doing great so far. Okay.
Okay. I have Acorn Dazzle Hazelclaw, who is unexpectedly glamorous, and as a red squirrel can climb, jump, and stage dive very well. And he also plays violin.
Okay, so I feel like if I don't play violin, I have to leave the table. So this is going to be really bad when I talk about. Her name is Ashley Nutmeg, and she is unexpectedly glamorous. She's the vocalist of this little fucking band because we need someone to actually sing, unlike all of you guys. And she's a mole, so she has the powers of digging and seeing in the dark and property damage.
Great. Done. Okay.
She's a star. Just look at her nose.
Different kind of mole.
Nah, I got the little, just like the little pink dot.
Okay. Did anybody else roll a band T-shirt?
No, I didn't.
Oh
mean
my!
to.
No.
Yes, Pollyanna is wearing a Dolly Parton
Yeah.
Very big.
I left my band T-shirt at home.
Okay. So the next part of this game is that we roll the band creation. So I will allow the music style to not be rolled if we have something in mind for 3 violins and a vocalist.
Rock.
Rock.
All right. Rock it is.
I think it's rock. I think all 3 of you are going to play the violin very differently. One has the bow, one does classic plucking, and the other one plays it like a guitar. I don't know how that works, but
Somebody could do a fiddle situation.
yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Different violins.
Rock music it is.
There is electric violin. It exists.
Also true.
True. That's
Okay.
badass.
So who wants to roll for your gimmick?
What am I rolling?
The D6.
D6? Sure. Do you have the gimmicks pulled up? Okay, cool, because I don't. 3.
You have color coordinated stage outfits.
Oh, fuck yeah. Are we all wearing different colors?
What's the color?
That's a good point. Shoot. Oh, wait. When you say color coordinated, does that mean we all have the same ones, or do we all have our own unique ones?
I think you could wear whatever style you want as long as it's the same color.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
goodness gracious. Well, I'm colorblind, so I have no
Here,
idea.
okay, hang on. We'll use the internet. Random
colorblind. I'm
color generator. Somebody, don't let me down.
These eyes aren't
Google.
really made for color.
Puce.
Emerald green.
Oh.
That feels fun.
That feels very.
Doesn't feel
Matches the
rock,
notebook.
but
Yeah.
sure.
You could do emerald
Celtic
green
rock.
and
The
black.
3 violins.
You know what?
There you go.
It's fitting.
There you go.
It's
Okay.
fitting.
All right. So we'll say emerald, and your basic neutrals can always go with any color. Black, white, brown.
Yep.
Yeah. We look like we belong in a Ren fair.
Yeah, so far we're not doing great. We got violins and emerald green. Okay, somebody else roll me a d6.
Sure.
Got it.
2.
Okay, so
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
okay, so the next part of it is you roll your problem as a group. You have this problem, and your problem is you forgot to bring your stage outfits and have to improvise.
What?
Just rolled
So
them.
we have, our whole thing is coordinated stage outfits, and our problem is we don't have our coordinated stage outfits.
Yep. Okay,
Well, this is going smashingly.
so
Oh
let's
my
and then we're gonna jump real quick to what the stats are. I'm just gonna go over this really quickly. So there is 2 stats. Everybody starts with 3. And you've got the stat of rodent and you've got the stat of star. So with a rodent, you can use it to bite, chew, run, climb, hide, squeak, and rodent things. And then with the star, anything directly that is not being a rodent. So, rock and roll. The idea here is that there's a couple things. But here's how this game is going to work for actions. And I'm walking this through in case you want to play this at home, because I think this is a fun game. When you act and the outcome is in doubt, roll a d6. If it's equal to or under the relevant stat, you succeed. If it's over the stat, you fail. So over equals fail, and then equal or under is success. I'm just writing this down so that I don't have to reference this document again. If you're using your rodent special skill or something related to your descriptor, roll 2d6 and pick the lowest, so that you, in theory, can succeed. So they have their stat bars, and you're going to shift left or right based off of if you succeed or fail. So when the plan fails and you run into difficulty, move 1 point from star into rodent. So you're going to go right. When your plan goes off without a hitch, move 1 point from rodent into star. Go the other way. You can voluntarily move 1 point from rodent into star by doing a flashback scene in which you and the other rodents plan or practice your show in a decrepit basement between moldy rugs and empty bottles. You can voluntarily move 1 point of star into rodent by gnawing on your instrument in an inopportune moment.
I don't have an instrument.
You can chew your arm.
I'm going to have to choose someone else's.
Okay. If your star stat ever reaches 6, you are whisked away into a solo career by a record executive and leave your band behind. If your rodent stat ever reaches 6, you drop everything and scurry away into the sewers, never to be seen again.
So to get this straight, if we ever succeed on anything, our star stat goes up, and if we fail on things, our rodent stat goes up, and they always counter each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Um,
One goes up, the other one goes down.
and it's really only if like it's a obvious failure. If you like trip, it's fine. I'm not even gonna make you roll for that. So, okay.
Roll for
So
fall damage.
yeah, roll for fall damage. I'm just go straight into rodent and get out of here.
Oh, okay.
Bye.
Just scurry away on all fours.
Yeah.
Out
Okay.
of the studio.
So, is there anything else you would like me to go over before we get started? Because that's it. The rest is me.
Yeah.
I planned. I rolled for the scenario.
I mean, sounds fine to me.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I'm gonna set some ambiance.
Oh boy.
It had better be the most hardcore of Celtic rock.
Well, I don't think that Celtic rock was a prep, but rock was a prep. I'm gonna turn this down just a hair, just for funsies. So this
Hell
is
yeah.
our concert here. Okay, so let me set the scene a little bit. We are pre-campaign. We are pre the events of the normal main characters that you know and love and are familiar with. When? Sometime, at some point. We are in the section Imagination. Imagination is well known for its entertainment. It has a circus. It has many theaters. It has music. It's got a whole entertainment district that's just specifically theaters and music venues. Imagination, the magic is very strong in this section because it is in the world of the Riverfell Library. It's the children's section. So the magic of imagination is strong and pure and easily collected in this section. So it's a great place to be creative, to get creative juices, to get imagination magic. That comes from the Imagination Factory, which at this point in history, we're doing great, pumping out imagination left and right. So here's my question before I get rocking and rolling. Do you guys know each other before this?
I mean, do we put up flyers?
Are you a band before this events of this start?
I kind of like the idea of, like, we saw the prize and we're like, oh, we need to win that. Let's get a band together to enter this contest. And 3 people showed up with the violins and 1 person showed up with no instrument whatsoever.
So
That's where we
wanted
are.
the money.
yeah, so this is a battle of the bands, and there have been flyers all throughout Imagination section, even sprinkling into some of the other sections, so that perhaps fairies come in from other sections, fairies and Rodentia. And the prize is Battle of the Bands, and the prize is the winner becomes the opening act for Ratallica. They're going on tour throughout all of Diction.
They have Ratallica?
They have Ratallica.
Hell yeah.
So that's the prize. And you thought, okay, we got to show up with a band to make this into an opening act.
We have to make it happen.
You have to make it happen. So did you just, like, where are we starting these events? Just when you've decided all 4 of you are playing, or we've had one rehearsal? Because I will say too, you've got that flashback option, but you have to have. So that means you have to have practiced at least once.
So you're asking us, are we in a practice right now, or what's going on?
I'm asking where we're starting with your band formation.
Okay.
Where are we at in time in history?
I kind of like the idea of starting the session here, the little movie, with us showing up with all of our violin cases in tow at the actual event, ready to enter the contest, perhaps, and then
We can fill in the backstory.
Fill in the
later.
backstory.
Okay, sure, absolutely. So then we'll say, so the 4 of you, enter in. You go into a fairy's office because they're kind of like letting people in to register. You got to come in. You got to talk to this fairy. His name is Edgar, and you have never met a fairy or Rodentia with this much paperwork. Edgar you can barely see Edgar over the piles of paperwork. And
Come here, friend.
and Edgar is pulling paperwork from middles of stacks and bottoms of stacks, and it seems relevant. It seems all that it's needed. And so he's, pulling things and scribbling things down. You saw the group ahead of you peek through the door. And so now it's the 4 of you in the office with Edgar. And the fairy he's just overwhelmed. This poor fairy. He has like a seafoam green cascade of curls and tiny little glasses that sit on his little nose. And some very dark brown wings that come up behind him, and they're fluttering every time he moves around. He's like barely sitting on the chair. Okay, so what did you say the instruments were? We've got somebody tell me what the instruments are. No, write this down.
Yes. So, as you can see, we are a violin trio with a vocalist.
Are we talking about any piccolo violins in here, or just regular, any range? What do we got?
I mean, we're extremely tiny, so they're all piccolo violins.
Yeah, they're all pretty high pitched as is.
All right, we got violin, and what's your instrument?
Hey, I sing.
Okay,
That's like my
vocalist,
thing.
and
I also play a really good tambourine, but we're not using that.
You didn't bring a tambourine. I gotta register all your instruments. So.
Do you have a tambourine?
No, I do not have a tambourine.
Then
I
no.
cannot play any instrument whatsoever. They don't hire me for the musical skills I have. They're non-existent.
Yes. So, we would like to ask. You would not happen to have in your possession here somewhere 4 matching emerald green uniforms, would you?
But what I might have is that's a t-shirt drawer over there. And he points to a big like filing cabinet that's got a bunch of different drawers. And if somebody goes over and pulls through it, it is band t-shirts going back from Entertainment District. Like, we're talking t-shirts of, if we were to equate this to like New York, it would be like Broadway and off Broadway and off Broadway, and somebody who stood on a street corner. Like, it is every range of t-shirt. And they are all different colors. They are color coordinated, but they're not year coordinated. So you can find very easily a green or an emerald green or something along those lines. The sizes are all incorrect. These are the ones that just didn't get worn for whatever reason.
Hey, Riz, why do we need the t-shirts?
Why do we need to?
For what?
Because our entire thing is that we have matching emerald green uniforms, and we forgot our uniform, so how are we going to perform as the Emerald Green Strings Quartet?
One sec. Did he just say he forgot the uniforms?
Yes.
When did you fucking forget the uniforms? When was this talked about? We didn't talk about this, Rizzo.
We don't talk about forgetting things, we just forget them.
So you just wanted to mention it right now in this... Fine, you know what? Whatever. I'm just gonna take this one. I'm just gonna grab the nearest green t-shirt.
Great. Hang on. I'm gonna find you a band for that to be on. It's a D12, which I can never figure out which dice is which when
I
I'm
can
in a
roll a
bind.
D12.
Thank you. Roll a D12 for me.
4.
The Beaver Boys.
Oh.
I think
What do you
that's.
think this is, Beastie Boys or Beach Boys?
I don't
'Cause I
know.
was wondering myself. I was like, which one is
Hey,
it?
I don't
here,
know.
You can have the Beaver Boys. I'm just gonna grab different
Grab
one.
another one. All right.
Oh, I love the Beaver Boys. That's
that
my
one-
favorite band in the whole world.
Yeah, no, that
Let me
makes
put this on right
sense.
now. Dolly, I hope you don't mind. I'm going to take y'all for a second. Just give me a second. Y'all.
Just put one t-shirt over top of your next
Yeah,
one.
you're right.
Roll me
I'm
another
losing it.
D12.
5.
Dolly Parton.
You know
Oh,
what?
my word, you got Dolly Parton. That came out a little funky.
Pulling out 2 others.
That is
looks-
going to look so good on y'all. Oh, my gosh, we have to wear these t-shirts.
I'm gonna like turn it into like a little sash kind of
Yeah,
thing.
do whatever you need. They're all the wrong sizes. They're either very, very small or very, very
Yeah, I'm
large.
trying to turn it into like a fashion scarf.
Yeah, great.
This is not gonna work the way that I want it
Maybe
to.
you should wear it like a bandana or something.
I mean, I could kind of like lower it a little. I mean, it's fun. Here, once I'm gonna drape it over one shoulder. Okay. It's a little like, it's an uneven. It's kind of like a. It doesn't look good, does it?
It looks a little preppy to me, but
little
I
preppy,
think it could work
yeah.
for you. I don't know.
Fashion it into a cape.
That would be nifty.
A cape is so not trendy right now.
Over one shoulder. Be a trend starter.
Fine.
Oh, well, aren't you just so cool?
Thanks.
But I believe with these last two, Rizzo, I believe these will work well enough.
It's gonna look a little weird, especially because they don't match, but someone forgot the uniforms.
They are
so-
all green. That's all that matters.
Is that really all you care about? Just
Yes.
the color?
Yes!
Well, and that we play good, right?
You went out of your way to get really, really nice, like custom-made spider silk green leotards for us before, and now it's just, oh, it doesn't matter as long as it's green.
We don't have time to go back and get
Okay,
them.
whatever. I just don't think the uniform thing is that important, you know?
I mean, it is better to look at least somewhat together, and I guess we make a gradient.
I just think that I have a bunch of other
Gradient.
cute outfits I could wear.
And that we're all wearing
Are any of
band
them green?
t-shirts at
And
once.
are any of them here?
I mean, they're back at, like, the hotel.
So no.
No.
I rest my case. Moving on. What else do we need to do to get registered and ready to compete and win this contest?
While you were doing this, he fell asleep. Just like face down. Oh.
Hey.
Okay,
else do we need to do to get
the band
ready?
name is T-shirts. Is that what's happening?
No,
Well, I
what?
thought, didn't you say that we were the emerald green?
Emerald green
string
T-shirts.
quartet?
All right, that's
What?
what I wrote down.
Is that really you?
Yeah, we're the emerald fucking t-shirts, whatever.
The
I
emerald.
can't put any
fucking
swear words in it,
t-shirt.
but it's the Emerald T-shirts.
Yes,
All right, and
because
then there's
that
for
has-
you.
that sticks
and
more,
okay,
you know?
all right. So
Makes
okay, so
marketing
this is the
pretty
registration,
easy.
and all right, take this, and you're gonna go. Opera House is down the street and to the left.
Opera House.
Opera House, that's where we're holding it. Don't ask me, I'm my only organized part of it, and then the rest of it was organized by a
I
woman
don't-
who is very scary.
The acoustics
what's
could
her
work
name?
in our
I
favor.
don't know.
Oh, you don't know?
She was very scary.
Oh, okay.
I've never sang like opera music before, but I hear the acoustics are super good.
Yeah, I
Get
mean,
out! I've got 3 more
Okay,
people. to
yeah,
register.
fine,
okay,
fine.
okay.
Okay, so you get out of this Edgar's office, whose voice I think turned into yours very
As we're
quickly.
walking out, is there like a line of other people coming in to register?
Yeah, I'm gonna say who?
And what was your character's name again?
Pollyanna.
Pollyanna. I just need
Pollyanna.
to
So
write it
freaking cheerful all the
I-
time.
Okay.
Pollyanna.
down. I need nicknames for everybody. It
All
just
right,
feels
I'm
right.
gonna. Someone tell me what this is.
6.
6. Okay.
I don't know what
Dazzle.
we could just
So
call you Dazzle.
we'll
Let's go
do-
Dazzle.
Okay. So you are
I'm definitely calling you Daz.
one of 7 bands. But there was like, some of them had just huge amounts of people in the band when you saw. So you don't know how many bands there actually were
Sure.
when you were walking in and out. But for meta's sake, there are 7 competing bands. You are one of them. So we'll talk
As we're
about
walking
Gone
out,
forever.
Rizzo is going to say,
Well, if you're not going to actually provide the prize that you promised, then I say we and everybody else out here should just not participate in your contest. Come on, let's go.
Rizzo, what the
This
fuck are you
thing is an
going on
entire
about?
scam. You people are wasting your time.
Give me a D6.
That is a star move
That's
right
a
there.
star move.
Just
I got a 2.
That's a win, right?
Yeah, that's
under my
under.
stars.
So yeah,
Hell
that's
yeah.
certainly.
Oh, it's over
Yeah,
there.
absolutely.
So my
Later.
star goes up.
Your star goes up by 1.
Yeah, baby.
Rizzo is nothing if not a star.
So yeah, so you should it should be moving towards star. Okay.
Yeah, mine's
And yeah, I think I don't think I'm gonna change the number. But we'll say that there were like 3 more bands in line after you, and they're not competing anymore. So your number is still 7.
But they were all the
It could
shitty-
have been 10.
They were all the shitty bands that
Yeah.
showed up late like we did.
Exactly. Could have been 10.
Okay.
Okay. So you make your way down the corridor, around the corner in the alley. It's weird. It's dark. It's dingy. You pull up to this opera house, which was made out of a Barbie dream house, but it is like crumbling to pieces. And
Wow.
you know how a Barbie house has no walls? There's no walls
I
whatsoever.
sort of thought maybe they'd like add walls in, but I mean, you know, I'm kind of digging the vibe.
Open concept, and you can see
We
that
are going to clash with that hot pink so bad.
See, if
The
you would have
hot
just let me
pink
wear my
classic.
cute outfits, we would have been fine. I have so many pink outfits. You would have looked great in one, Rizzo.
We won't clash. We'll be setting a statement. We'll make it right, flashy.
Green and pink isn't a statement as much as it is
Crime?
Correct.
I disagree. I think
Hang on,
you're right.
Rizzo's talking about fashion crimes now?
Rizzo is very fashionable. We established that way
That was
back when.
at one point. Okay.
Agreed.
You
I
roll-
love that you have pink and green dice.
Okay, we roll up to the opera house, and it looks the way it does. And you go on inside, and there are enough dressing rooms for everybody to have their own, but you can hear the competing bands in the rooms next to yours.
They sound like okay, I guess.
I think they sound good. Like
No, that's
really,
not good.
Really
I'm trying-
good. Doesn't that inspire you to do something like so amazing for our show? Like, we're gonna kill this set, don't you think? Like, we're
Well,
gonna
you really took that in a different direction than I was going, but like I can totally dig the vibe.
Yes, like I
You're
think
always
it's-
so positive.
Thank you so much.
I have no idea how the fuck you do it.
I really try.
I can tell.
Yeah, like really try.
How many cups of coffee have you drank so far
I
today?
haven't had a single cup of coffee
That is
in
so
12
crazy.
years.
It's just the cocaine.
You know, that might have something to do with it.
Yeah, no. I mean, yeah. Anyways, so we should probably like practice or something.
What else are you going to find lying around a children's library?
Candy!
Hey, wait a minute.
We might find some candy. That one might actually be happening. We want to talk about fairy drugs.
Snorting pixie sticks.
Absolutely.
You would not believe how much value you can get out of one fucking pixie stick. That's like a year's supply, baby.
Yeah. There's a weird like guy in the hallway that's like, I want a pixie stick.
How do you even fit it? It's like 3 times your height.
I don't have a full thing. It's
Okay,
just,
yeah,
it's
that
in
makes
the
sense.
other room.
I have a fun dip dealer. It's
Come
fine.
party with us in the other room. Woo! Okay. So what are we doing to prepare for this competition?
I mean, we should probably practice, right?
Yes, that would be the ideal, is to practice so we at least know what is going to go on.
Or we could
Seems-
just relax. I mean, we're probably pretty good already.
We've practiced twice.
Yeah, like I feel like I got this down. Like my voice is angelic, and I think all of you need to work on your violinist stuff.
Well, I'm sure your voice is angelic, but maybe we should maybe do some warm-ups or something so we're nice and limber and we can start warming up your beautiful angelic voice, maybe?
You don't want to go hoarse.
Yeah, that's true.
I have never in my life been a horse.
No, not a horse. Go horse, like your voice.
Oh.
might get
okay.
tired.
Yeah, all right, fine. I'm gonna get some water.
Okay.
Probably just. We have magic. We can do that.
You do have, well, Rodentia, I'm going to say probably don't.
We don't have access to magic.
Oh, I don't know if you
We're
would.
in the children's section.
You
Brady.
are in the children's
Imagination runs wild.
section. Okay, then fucking roll me something, and it's going to
That's
backfire
what makes us
on
more
you.
anthropomorphic than we would be in other
Why
places.
not have a D6?
You know what? Okay, I'll buy that. I
Oh, there
like
it
it.
is.
If you roll a 5, it's going to...
So close.
It's not good. I rolled a 6.
Okay. Yeah, you you start to like use magic, and as you do, you hear the walls of the Barbie Dreamhouse Opera House creak and start to like pull in, like you're pulling the moisture out of the plastic.
Oh. Yeah, I sort of thought that would work differently. I sort of thought it would come from the air, but it's like pretty dark and dusty and dingy back here.
What are you
so-
doing? Are you trying to be like one of those fairy people that do the magic stuff?
You can try.
We are
doing it.
Rodentia. We don't need any of that.
It's really, really useful when you forget things at home, okay? And I forgot my hydro flask.
What are we setting this 2016? That
I
doesn't
have a
make any sense.
hydro flask. We are trendsetters.
Oh, I see. It's just a flask full of gas.
Are you okay?
I just feel like this is a lot cozier like this with the walls, don't you think?
No,
So
I don't.
cheerful.
But I'm gonna get water anyways, so I'll be back. Go water.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I think you have to like wander really far to find any kind of like anything, and you find a green room that is tons of fairy and Rodentia doing pixie sticks.
Oh, fuck yeah. Hey, do you guys have any water in here?
Yeah, it's in the bathroom.
All right, you please tell me it's like there's like a sink.
I think that, I don't know. I haven't
Okay,
been
I'm gonna
there.
go check the sink.
Okay, great.
Go check the sink.
What do you think's in the sink?
Just like probably just like the party vat of alcohol
Oh,
where everybody
yeah.
pours a bunch of different alcohols into one thing, and there's like the pixie stick dust floating on
it?
top of
Oh
it.
God.
It's not alcohol though. It's those little wax bottles with the little.
Just take a solo cup, see if there's anything in it.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, what is fairy alcohol? Rubbing alcohol? I don't know.
No, that would
Literally
just do it.
those little wax bottles with the sugar
Yeah,
syrup in
well,
there.
I think sugar needs to be like something different. I think each
Yeah, that's
time,
fair.
but you know, I don't know.
Just gonna take.
Hand sanitizer.
I'm just gonna take
It's
a
just moonshine is
thimbleful,
what we've got.
Yeah.
a thimbleful
Yeah.
of whatever this liquid is.
Yeah.
Just like start leaving and look at all the fucking passed out fairies.
Yeah.
So you like part of some band, or are you just here like hanging out?
I think you can make a educated guess that most of them are groupies. Of again, bands that are in Battle of the Bands that aren't even like headliners yet.
Wow. So
But
no.
they're really into it. One of them is definitely a band member.
Is
you
he
can-
cute? Is she cute? Are they cute?
I don't know, fucking sure.
Can I roll for
Fuck-
cute?
Roll for cute. What is that? 6.
Does that mean they're cute or
That's
not?
rodent. No.
Rodents.
Yeah, because if you do the scales, well, I guess it doesn't really matter. I start at 3. I don't have things to roll against, so I'm just making shit up.
So no.
Yes.
So the answer is still no.
Nah, kind of like a grungy rat.
It's a rat.
He's like real greasy.
I think that like there are certain people that aesthetic would appeal to. I don't. know
Yeah,
if
I'm not
it's
really
yours.
into dreadlocks, so I'm just gonna go back upstairs.
Okay, cool. Now you've got fairy alcohol.
What do they call it at parties when they just mix it all into one? They usually have like a name for it.
It depends which generation you're talking
Yeah.
to.
I've heard jungle juice before, but that's
Bug
something
juice
else. Bug
Bug
juice
is
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 another
what
one.
I've heard.
Yeah. Rob, what is back in your day?
Back in my day, the fraternity that I belonged to had a party called the Hairy Buffalo, where they took a big garbage can and everybody bringing a bottle of some different kind of alcohol and mixing it with some kind of nasty old punch, and
It's always the punch.
it's always the punch.
Punch has to be the base. It's
Yeah.
tradition.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not about
I'm
the
gonna
taste.
throw up just thinking about this.
Anyways.
Anyways, we're all adults now. I want a nice Merlot at home.
Yeah.
I don't
no.
drink Merlot.
No, listen, I only drink sweet things now.
I don't know. Okay, so, yes.
I got a drink.
Actually comes back with a drink.
It's a thimble full of like just murky liquid.
Yeah.
That's not water.
No, but they didn't have water, so this is the best we got, and I need to make sure my throat isn't parched.
Yeah.
What's that look? I promise it's not poisonous.
Are you sure?
Yeah, like all the people who were on the floor were passed out because they were like really, really high or drunk, and not because it was poison. I'm pretty sure.
That just means that it's just that good of a drink, right?
Yeah, no, they had so much that they couldn't stand how good it was, and they passed out.
Yeah. Bottoms up.
I want you to roll a
all right.
d6 to see how. And this if you succeed, this is Rockstar. This goes into Star.
I rolled
for
a
sure.
3 exactly, so that's a success.
Yeah, that's a success.
I don't
Equal or
even-
under.
So this is an up on the rock star, down on the rodents.
You only move 1. So you're only moving a point from rodent into star. So you should have 2 lines.
I do have 2 lines.
Yeah. Yeah. Just
So
move.
star is up to 4 and rodent is down to 2.
Rodent shouldn't move.
Rodent doesn't move?
No, unless
Oh.
you.
I thought they went in opposite directions.
I don't think so. I think it's if it's.
Yeah, I thought they always
I
equal
thought too.
6.
I thought it always had to equal 6.
Yeah.
That's the only
That's
way it
what
makes
One
any
goes up, the other one
sense.
goes down.
Might be misreading it.
I mean, I could be wrong, but I was under the impression they were directly opposites.
See, what I'm interpreting it as is when it fails, you move 1 point from star into rodent. It does not also then say move a point from rodent into star.
But you move it from one to the other.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So pretty sure that I think they move opposite
Then yes,
directions.
correct.
Yeah, they always have to equal
Also,
6.
this is your DC.
Like if we had little piles of tokens instead, you'd move one to
I
the
see.
other.
I see. I mean, we could. Not that it really matters at this point.
We have all
Okay.
these library cards.
Yeah. Well, they're on the table. You might as well if you need a visual aid.
Plug.
Okay, great. Cool. It looks cool as shit.
That tasted like so bad. But like also like kind of like it's kind of good, but not really. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, there were like 4 colors swirling.
Yeah, I think I got more of the orange. Not so much
Right.
of like the pinkish.
The 4 colors swirl. There were Anyway, I'm happy you're not dead.
Yeah, I feel like totally refreshed now.
Awesome.
Just gonna put that on the table. It's like a full bucket.
You can all partake if you wish.
If anyone else wants it, they can have it. I didn't bring straws. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'm just gonna go for it.
You fucking
Pollyanna.
ghetto, Polly.
Okay, great. Roll a d6.
Oh,
It's kind of
Do you want
fucked
one of
up that your name is Polly and you're
yeah.
in Barbie Dream House.
okay.
Make it
Boom.
Here's another one for funsie for later.
So what you got? 3?
Yeah. Sorry.
3. That's right, unless you've moved any stats.
don't think
That
you've
I have
moved
not
So
moved
you're
any.
not
okay,
moved
then
any.
yeah, that's a equal
Yeet.
or under.
Fucking
Sweet.
metal as hell.
Wow, that is some strong drink, but that is so good. That's like one of the best things I've had.
Well, I mean, it is like half pixie stick.
That must be why it's so
Yeah, I know how
good.
much you like your pixie sticks.
Yes.
You don't know how much she likes the pixie sticks. You've known each other for exactly 2 days. We've
No.
tried 2 practices.
No,
No, Polly and I are besties.
It's true.
We go way back.
Really? How far back do you go?
Maybe this is a great time for a flashback.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, girl.
We can go down old memory lane.
Oh,
you know?
memory lane. Okay. So
Wouldn't that increase Rockstar? We don't want to increase Rockstar.
you well, yeah. I mean,
Does flashback increase or decrease Rockstar?
it increases Rockstar.
Yeah, we don't want to increase
Oh,
Rockstar.
okay.
Why not?
I don't.
you
We don't need
can.
to be more Rockstar right now. I'm feeling like a little less rodent.
So the game can end if you reach a certain six.
We don't want to. We
You
don't want to
can.
get whisked. Well, actually, we do want to
You
get
want a
whisked away by
solo
it.
career?
I do want to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Actually,
I
you.
mean, I also think it's fun to do a flashback.
I mean,
So if you
do you want to tell them about like the first night we knew each other?
Yes, we met at we were, funny enough, going to see an opera.
Yeah, no, I didn't really expect to end up there, but then there was these free tickets that got given out at this one concert, and it was really weird because it was like a heavy metal concert, so I don't
Yeah.
really know why they were there. But anyways, I wasn't gonna turn down a free concert.
Yeah, it was like that whole Evanescence scene, kind of, like taking like classic works and like, ooh, like really going at it. Anyway, we met in the bathroom, and
We made out like a lot.
I didn't know if we should have reminisced that much, but yes.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay. Yeah, they had some really good drink over there.
They did.
as well. And after that, we just started talking a little bit.
Yeah, we just hit it off really well.
Yeah. And so, like, it came out that I am a musician. I play my little fiddle here now.
Yeah, and you said you were gonna join the band, and I was like, I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know what band this thing is, but you had a cool looking flyer, so I was in. And I mean, that's how we ended up getting there.
Yeah.
It was interesting. I sort of thought you'd be the only one with violin.
You know, so did I. But I was pleasantly surprised to see so many other people just enjoying the violin as much as I do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if I'd known everyone was bringing violins, I would have brought something else.
Do you play other instruments?
I don't even play this one.
I love your honesty, Rizzo.
I just figured there's not going to be a violin player, so I'll pass myself off as a violin player.
Wait. Are you? Do you have any other musical instrument talent, or is it just purely that you're here because you want to win?
I am just purely here because I need to win.
Okay.
I admire
right.
that gumption. That's some chutzpah.
Have, other than the 2 times that we've practiced, have you actually played any?
I mean, it's not that hard.
To
I've
play the
practiced
violin.
for years.
Right.
Yes.
Riz, play
And-
some notes for us. Prove it to me that you can actually play, because I don't think I've listened any time you played before.
Certainly. Certainly.
He grabs his violin, he puts it up on his chin like this, he reaches behind him and presses the button on a little tape that's back there. And he goes,
Like a little thing that you ripped out of like a toy that
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can like record things.
yeah, yeah.
But
like
it's-
those
it's-
little
it's
recording-
on-
It's the
it's on a
learn your
4-second
instruments one.
Yeah, actually, to be fair, I had a violin toy when I was in elementary school that, like, when you pressed on the strings, it
Yep.
played a noise. So
Yeah.
could be that.
Yeah, that's what he's. Anyways, he absolutely does not play this, but he has some kind of sneaky little
Device.
device
yeah,
that he
yeah,
does.
Yeah,
How obvious is it?
yeah.
Clearly obvious when you're watching him when nobody else is playing, and he's just going like this as there's noise
Yeah.
coming. Ta-da!
That was inventive.
Yeah, okay, so that's interesting.
You actually play, right?
I do actually play, yes.
Yeah,
Okay, and
you
I
can- I know you
actually
can play
play.
too, Dazzle.
So together, I think that this will work. It adds
Fake it till you make it.
it adds a bit of a
Well,
techno
maybe-
flair.
There you are. Absolutely. Techno violins.
Can
yes.
that little recordy thing play like other sounds that aren't violins?
What little recording thing are you talking about?
Look, it's not like there's anyone else. Even though that wall is entirely gone, nobody else is listening in.
The other band is not listening; they're looking at you. I'll say that, like, even though there's like really no like walls, there is, I don't know, plastic between them for some reason.
Well, like I was just thinking about looking out the front on
Oh
the
yeah,
streets,
yeah.
because there's just it's
like,
the open
it's
house.
yeah, that
Yeah.
that for sure is open. That for sure is open.
So yeah, so it's just us. So like, you don't need to bullshit. Does it do any other sounds or what?
It's a violin. It makes violin sounds.
The fucking
Violin sounds.
the fucking thing that you're wearing on whatever it is. I'm just gonna start walking around and just like
And he's got
yeah, like, you do this thing where you're like, what?
stop fucking you. We all saw you do the thing. We saw you.
You
click.
didn't see anything.
Why do you care so much?
I feel like that little movement is going to make Pollyanna a little skittish, and the guinea pig bane is going to kick in, and I think she needs to go run away for a little bit.
Okay.
Okay?
Oh,
Oh. Yeah. Can that be a rodent point? Can I roll for that?
Yeah, you want to add
rodent
a point?
moment.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah,
You see? You see what I'm
absolutely.
saying?
I'm gonna say you're gonna skitter to a different area.
Okay.
I'm gonna say you're gonna skitter backstage to where the stage area
Okay.
is.
Oh shit.
You accidentally end up backstage.
Right on.
And right now it's just a bunch of techies, and the stage manager and the assistant stage manager are all kind of like doing their thing, talking over headsets, and most of them I would say are like fairies. There's a couple Rodentia around. Like, this is a very Rodentia heavy competition.
Zone.
Zone. Well, we are playing Rodents with Guitars, so there should be more than.
Despite the fact
Listen.
none of us have guitars.
It's mostly because of Ratallica.
Yes, exactly.
Rodentia are way into Ratallica.
Yeah.
Fairies don't get it as much.
No, they don't see it. They're not quite as hardcore.
They're like, we don't understand the face paint thing.
So you see that the stage is they're trying to retrofit it to be more like tech based, because it's an opera stage. This is an old opera house. They got to put up speakers and amps and mics and like a stage kind of set up, but they're really struggling because of the beautiful like pillars in the center of the stage for whatever reason.
The
like,
thought of Metallica playing in an opera stage and hurts my soul.
Yeah,
but
that's definitely something
Ratallica is
strange.
not playing here. You're winning to be the opening act for Ratallica.
Okay,
Which is a big fucking
That's,
deal.
that's
a
fair.
big deal.
That
It's
is
a
a big
couple more
deal.
steps, couple more
Okay.
steps.
we want to make it big time.
So, and then you hear some whispers between the stage crew and the stage manager, and I don't know, a random guy who you can't figure out what his job is. But he's just wandering
He's there. He's got a
around.
clipboard.
Yeah, exactly. That it seems like the promotion for the people to come to this show, because it's audience-based voting, is going terribly wrong because the the expectation based off of the way that they worded the marketing and the location is that people are going to come expecting opera.
Wait.
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh no, blame the dice for that one.
Oh.
So there is a lot of kerfluffle and chatter amongst all of the backstage folks because if there isn't an audience that comes, they're not quite sure how they're going to go about who's winning because all of the contestants were promised a fair audience voting system. And if the audience does come and then they're expecting opera, what are they going to do then?
Yeah.
So it's a very
Introduce them to a new music genre.
it's
So wait.
it's old school fairies, it's noble fairies. it is like that seems to be where the marketing ended up with people who genuinely like
So what you're saying is
opera.
we need
Upper
to not play
echelon.
rock.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
need to
This is the
appeal to a
information that you are
totally different
finding as you
audience.
skittered away
Okay.
and your rodent self
Yeah.
took over.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. I feel like that might be pertinent to the rest of our band. But first, yeah. Okay. And Pauline's gonna run back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So here's the situation, everybody. I just overheard some stuff and things. Apparently, the house out there, it's a full house. Yes.
People are starting to come in.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's looking like it's gonna be a full house, which is really
Well,
amazing.
that's like really cool and also really scary.
It definitely is scary. Makes the butterflies go in the stomach, I know.
Yeah.
But what I've heard is that these people, these fairies, and they are fancy looking fairies as well, they are expecting some kind of opera show, which is fitting, I guess, because we're in an opera house. So the question I want to put to the band is, should we do more opera things? Now, I have never in my life done any opera, but I think it would be fun to try.
all of our choreography.
Wait. So what you're saying is everything that we've done, like up until now, all of that hard work that we put in over the last like 2 days, you want us to do something totally different. And you want me to sing opera? Because like I don't know if I've ever in my life sang opera.
I think you can try.
And
think about the outfit moments we could have. We could do like more capes, and maybe we can go back and get some more T-shirts and like tie them
Wait, but
together and make
isn't
like
this
a big
whole fucking-
production out of it.
the whole concert is still like rock, right? So like isn't the whole point of winning to like try to out rock the opponent?
Well, so what I also heard is that it's like the audience is doing the voting for who is like winning the battle of the bands.
That does make things a little more complicated.
So maybe we should like start off with a little bit of like normal rock and roll, and then we maybe transition, or should we do it the opposite? It'd be like start like like you can do some kind of opera, and then we like can nail it and just like wail and like melt their faces off. Wouldn't that be so great?
Well, I mean, I guess we could go from the choreography standpoint. We could go from, more basic to then the more intense, like how operas do. And then when it seems like there's going to be the interim, that's when we switch over entirely. Something like that, where you start off with the opera and then switch over into the rock, and then you use the choreography to do that as well.
I'm gonna start
I
chewing on
love
some
that
furniture out of
idea.
anxiety.
Yes.
You gotta chew on an instrument.
Oh,
If
well,
you're
I
gonna-
don't have an instrument.
Well, yeah, you said you were chewing on someone else's.
I said I'm chewing on furniture right now.
Yeah,
That's
well,
all.
I'm not giving you.
No, it's
Wait,
okay.
great,
I'm just
great.
it's out of anxiety.
Right, you're just chewing on the plastic Barbie chairs.
Yeah.
One of them's
Feel
made
like-
out of popsicle sticks if you want something with wood.
I feel like we could potentially still use our choreography, but we'd have to do it in reverse. So instead of the calmer stuff happening once we pull them in with the music, we'll have to do the calmer stuff at the beginning and then go upwards and then do the huge climbing thing at the end when the rock actually occurs.
I don't think I took in any of that. I'm sorry.
You'll be singing.
Yeah. So like, does it matter?
I mean, your choreography was mostly just standing in the middle.
Yeah, I'll have the microphone.
Yeah. So.
Cool.
I think we're all overthinking this. There's a simple and, dare I say, elegant solution presenting itself.
I love that little hand motion.
Thank you.
So
I've been practicing it. Why don't we simply do a rock opera?
Okay, I don't think I've ever heard of that. What is that?
Yeah, I
Is
have
it
to
like
say
a
I've never-
combination of rock music and
It's
an
where
opera?
you sing about something like pinball that means nothing to anybody else.
What's a pinball?
It's a thing that they make rock operas about.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
How does rock opera? So it's opera music, but then about an entirely different topic.
I don't know. I just heard the term and I thought that's the answer to our problems.
Well, I think it's a great idea. I would love to know what it actually is, but I don't know if we have the time.
All right,
So-
really quick question. I'm gonna have
Yes.
a nervous breakdown. Can I chew on somebody's instrument, please? Because like, if I don't chew on something that makes sounds, it's just gonna go really bad. If I was just trying to chew on this furniture and it just wasn't really working out well.
Chew on your microphone.
I don't have one on me. You know what? You're right. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna go backstage and just start destroying shit.
Cool. I'm gonna say roll a d6.
I am good at property damage.
No, that's great. That's fine. Roll a d6 for me.
Does that mean that I get 2d6s?
Oh, I was just gonna have you roll for which band you're destroying. Their
Oh,
stuff.
okay. 3.
3. All right. The
Sabotage.
Pork and Pines, which is a country band.
I don't know what the fuck they're doing here, anyways.
Listen, there was
fine.
no
They
was no
don't-
genre on the flyer.
They don't need the washboard.
And the jug.
Yeah, you start destroying their things.
Start stealing shit.
Yeah, you can. I mean, I don't really see any reason why you would have to roll for anything because the bands are. That's the first band that was up. They're going up when the house goes up, and so all their stuff is back there already,
Oh, that was easy.
and they're not there. Absolutely, I'll give it to you. Oh. You feel
That's
better?
where I'm at right now. You guys can play whatever the fuck you can play.
I will say, like, backstage is not necessarily right next to your dressing room. It's close, but
I had to walk away.
yeah, you had to walk away.
So I mean, other than just knowing the name rock opera, how do these things work? Because I know what an opera is and I know what rock is, and I don't know how they would go together.
Have you ever... How to explain this? Have you ever had a dollop of peanut butter and someone accidentally dropped some chocolate into it?
No.
Or perhaps you're eating a piece of chocolate and someone smears some peanut butter on your chocolate. It's just like that.
Chocolate's poisonous to us.
Chocolate is also
you.
a drug, maybe, sugar.
I can't say that I've had peanut butter before, but I can't say that I've had either of those things. It's just kind of, the one thing, and that's, with rock, you have the bright lights and the glitter and the explosions, and with opera, it's, well, I guess there's not glitter, but you still have, smoke machines, and you have explosions, and you have the lights.
Yes, go on. You're getting it.
Okay.
Yes, the wheels are turning. I can see them turning in your brain.
I think I understand. I think this would be possible. Yes. Okay.
Hi, I destroyed some instruments. What are we doing?
I think that this rock opera idea is the way to go. I don't think it would be that hard.
Cool. What do you need me to do?
I need you to be able to sing.
Wait, did you say you destroyed some instruments?
Yeah.
Whose?
I don't know. There's some country band. I don't even know why they're there.
Did they see
Did you do it again to some other band?
I mean, I don't see why, like, I couldn't destroy more instruments, but, like, you know, those are people's stuff.
Right. Yes, we wouldn't want to get an advantage in this contest by wrecking other people's stuff, because that would just be what?
Well, like, how much stuff do you want me to wreck?
Enough.
You know, like, destroying a bunch of instruments is pretty fucking metal.
There you go.
All
Yes.
right. Okay, give me, like, 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna grab that thimble again.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, give me a sec. Okay, I'm just gonna just tilt that one back.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I think you take another shot. But I am going to tell you this. The only instruments you saw backstage were Pork Pines. Everybody else's instruments probably on their person
All right.
in the dressing groups that they all have.
So here's the problem. I can probably like go in there and I can probably like fuck it up. But the problem is they're like on the people, so I'm also gonna have to fuck up the people, and like I don't know if that's gonna go over well. Oh, I have an idea. I could totally like walk in there and be like, hey, you guys busy? And then if they're busy, then I'll No, wait, I got it. Okay, I'll say if you're busy, I'll be like, can you wait 30 seconds? And then I'll like draw out individual ones and I'll like say that I'm gonna like kiss them or something. But instead of actually kissing them, I punch them in the face and I steal their things.
You could also offer them some of that, and if that doesn't knock them off their feet, offer it to the next person.
I saw some more pixie sticks downstairs. If we just loaded that thing up with like 3 more of those things, they would fucking not die. They'd like pass out. Like not actually die, probably.
I love how committed you are to the success of this
Well,
band.
listen,
That is
I
really
was
wonderful.
told that I needed to sing opera music, and I'm going to be totally honest, I don't think I can sing opera music. So.
It's just, it's holding one note out for a very long time.
Okay, I'm not really good at that. I was really good at it with rock because like I could use my cool like rock voice.
I mean, you can still use your cool rock voice because it's rock and opera.
Exactly. You just hold it out for a bit longer. Hold it out.
So do we have like, are we like writing a new song or like what's going on? Okay, you know what? You work on the song thing, and I'm gonna go destroy some shit. Wait, does anybody else want to help me destroy shit? Dazzle, do you want to help me destroy shit?
Dazzle, what if you go and you say like, hey, I'm here, just doing a little instrument checks that everything
You do look very
works.
official. That's like
yes.
you're saying. You're
yeah,
like all,
with your
like,
voice and
stuffy
everything,
and
you're
stuff.
very commanding. And you could totally like get their instruments and be like, I'm just doing a little check, plug it into the amps and everything, and then they just never get their instruments.
And then I
ever
chew all the
again.
chords so nobody can hear them.
Exactly.
Okay. Then in that case, Rizzo, you would have to work on the choreography, and don't forget to add in the jump at the end.
Jump.
Yep,
at
the
the end.
climb
Did
and the
we
jump.
remember to add glitter? Because I like glitter.
And glitter.
Glitter and a jump at the end. No problem.
Great.
All right,
Let's
you two totally got this. Let's
Totally
go.
got
let's
this.
go
Fuck
destroy
some people
stuff.
up.
Rock and roll, or should I say rock opera roll?
All right.
Okay.
The big thimble.
Sure.
Fucked up murky liquid.
Yeah, take the fucked up murky liquid. Okay. So, what's our
you want
plan
some?
inside
No,
the
I'm
dressing room?
absolutely fine.
Great. No plan.
They look
Love
at each other
it.
like, oh.
I here's what I'm gonna say happens. You are like, okay, I'm trying to figure out what we're doing. We're planning. We're going. And Tech knocks on your door and gives you
Legit tech.
legitimate
Okay,
tech.
okay.
They have a clipboard. They have a name tag. They whatever you need.
Okay.
And they knock on the door and they tell you curtains going up in 5. And your spot on the roster. Roll me a d6.
Uh-oh.
Because there's 6. No, well, yeah. We'll roll a
This
d6.
will impact a lot of things.
Yep.
2 sixes.
6. We both got 6.
You're last on the roster.
Thank God we needed that.
Technically, there's 7 bands, but we don't
One's
have a.
going first. We know Pork and
Yes,
Pines is already
correct.
going first. So.
Yep.
All right, well, there's nothing we can do to stop them, but they're also playing the wrong genre, so that's fine.
And they have a chewed up watchbord.
I have a choose.
Well,
do have a
but
Chudas.
they already are
Yeah,
on
and their name is
stage, so-
Pork and Pine, so you know they're gonna do great. So great.
They won't.
Where's your positivity? Okay, so Porcupine sounds, from what you can hear, sounds great. They're
Are they
doing
playing rock
acapella.
music? Oh, acapella.
They're country. They can do
Country acapella.
Yeah,
You know
you
what?
use your
What did they need
body
the
as
washboard
instruments.
then?
You know.
Exactly, body
I don't
percussion.
know.
Body percussion.
To be fair, they just left all their instruments in their room and then just decided to
They
sing,
were,
which is bold.
the instruments
Set
were
dressing?
backstage prepping for curtain up.
Yeah, it's weird. Anyways.
Oh, what weird.
Okay. You don't know what order people are going on in.
Okay, so we need to figure out like who's going first and destroy their stuff.
Well, I mean, isn't the a cappella group going first?
Yeah, I already destroyed like their washboard.
Right, so we
And
need
that's like the key to any band is the washboard.
right.
The anchor.
That's what everything falls back on.
I mean, percussion's pretty important.
Yeah,
I will
yeah,
say.
I need it.
Gonna look up at the light to see if there are people and how many people are up there, and see if there's any like official people looking
In
up
like
there.
the catwalk.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're standing backstage, it's swimming with fairies that are doing tech.
Great.
So absolutely, there are people up the catwalk. There's people on the spotlights. On the other side, there's also spotlights somehow over top of the stage. Again, there's a column in the middle of this stage. This stage was built many years ago and is falling apart at the seams.
The
And
column in
it's-
the stage is like the center hinge on the Barbie house and it opens up.
It's not meant to be an opera house. No, it's not meant to be for rock and roll. It's meant to be an opera house.
God, do you remember growing up and having the Barbie Opera House set?
Yeah, the Barbie Opera House. Man. Anyway.
Y'all must have lived very different experiences from me. My Barbie house was everything.
Oh.
Thank
but
you.
Okay,
Thank you.
so
Dazzle was like, watch this.
Okay,
And
I'm
I'm
watching.
gonna climb up to the catwalk and go over to one of the supervisors at one of the ends.
Okay.
He's confident.
What are you trying to do?
You just walk up and be like, I am so sorry about this. There's been some confusion and they took my clipboard. It got destroyed in the bands. Could I please have yours? They said that you don't really need it because the other supervisor at the end already has one.
Great. So you're in your your emerald green shirt.
Yes.
Trying to convince.
Yep.
Okay. Great. Let's roll a d6. I think that's
If
a
you
rock
can get a
star.
clipboard, you're in.
I think that's a rock star bet.
That is a
is that
rock
one of
star
your
move.
skills? I don't think it's one of your skills.
That's
All
not
my
good.
skills. That's not good. Though.
Climbing though.
Climbing. Yeah.
Well, that
climbing
would
is
have been the
my
only
skill,
thing I
but,
could have kind of.
That was a 6.
That's a 6.
Yeah.
Right. That sounds like that's over.
yeah.
So
it's a little bit over.
just a
a
little
tad.
bit over. That like this fairy's eyes bore through you and like no words are said, and it's a staring contest you cannot win.
Look, I just really need to know who's going on first.
I think the
You know,
fairy
honesty.
maybe the fairy does this at you. Again, recognizing we're still in diction, so
Yeah,
it's a barter
he's
system. So what do you have cool on you?
So he's like, this is my favorite. He pulls up under the shirt because he has a nice, and it's like a shirt tie, but it's just a tiny little button that's a
Okay.
rose, and he's like,
Aw.
Cute. Yeah, I mean, that's another. You gotta see if that'll do anything.
yeah,
See if he's interested.
Yeah.
if he's even interested.
What if you sing with the rose?
That's a 3.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. I think what you get is out of a back pocket, like a piece of, Actually, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make this immersive. I know.
Before I was
Exciting.
just somewhere else.
Now, yeah, you were in community access media
Yeah,
for some
totally
reason.
zoned out. Not even here.
Okay, I'm gonna. Sorry about my handwriting.
That's all right.
But this is what we get. Okay. I can't roll the same number twice. That's not how this works.
Yeah. If only there was a die that could roll each number guaranteed.
Yeah. Well,
Ha.
I'm sure there's a
Just be mean,
an
you'll get
algorithm
3s.
for that.
It's true. It's
but-
exclusively 3s.
Wait, wasn't that? Was that your number?
It was always
It was
threes.
threes.
It was
Threes.
so much their number that I got you a mug for Christmas that was a D20 with a 3 on it.
And says, I want to be cool, but the dice won't let me.
5. We already did that one.
That was kinda right. Okay. I was like 6 months late.
No, it's great.
And now I'm going to be 6 months late on your next Christmas gift.
It's fine.
Okay.
I give
can't-
gifts because I enjoy giving.
I'm just
1, 2,
bad at
3, 4,
staying on top of
5,
this stuff.
6. Okay. So you get out of this fairies, the stagehand. They pull this piece of paper out and they hand it to you, and then they like kick you off because you're a flying squirrel and they know you can jump and dive.
He does do it like.
Yeah, let's go. So that is the list. I may need it because I don't remember what I wrote down, but that's your order.
Fucking hot. Can I say this? Thanks. Okay, so we got. Oh no, his handwriting's bad.
Yeah.
Park and Pine? Pine and Pine.
Leave, goodbye.
The Exterminators, the squirrels.
Squirrels?
The squirrels.
I think it's ELLES, so squirrels.
Okay, so I think this one says Pain and Pine, Pine and Pine, Pants. Paw and Pine.
Something and
Pam
Pine.
and
Wait,
Pine.
Minnie and the Whiskers.
All I need to do is find 2 words that start with a P, and we'll be fine.
Park and Pine.
All right, cool. All right, so we're gonna find that. And, okay, so let's
You
find.
ate a washboard that said pork and pine on it.
Yeah, I can't read it.
I can't read.
My eyes are really bad. I'm a mole.
All right, fine, I'll allow it.
So it looks like after the Park and Pine is the Exterminators.
Okay, so all we need to do is go exterminate them.
Or
God, that's
destroy
like
their
extra implications
instruments.
in diction.
Or destroy their instruments. Either one, whichever one we end up having to
Wait,
do
are you
first.
like on board with killing people now? Is that what's going on? You just were like totally cool with that.
I mean, I would prefer to destroy the instruments instead of them, but you know, come on, let's go.
I am way more scared of you and also have way more respect. Let's go.
You were the one who suggested it first.
I was joking and then you went along with it and I'm like, okay, well maybe we're gonna kill people.
Okay, let's go.
Well, at least I have a fairy law system already in place, so our main characters are beneath it.
These
but
characters are gonna show up in the main campaign in jail.
I am gonna invoke the constables here. They're gonna come, show up, put them all. I don't even know if Rodentia would go in shadow boxes. That kind of sounds
I
kind of
think
scary.
they just kick us out.
I think
Yeah.
you'd get kicked out of diction. Okay. So let's just jump back real quick to what's happening here, because
Sharpening knives.
you've been tasked with the new program,
Choreography.
choreography.
I know there's a jump at the end.
So
And
I'm
glitter.
Gotta get some
We
glitter.
gotta get some
We're
glitter.
gonna get some glitter. Yeah. I want to know where we're at and what's going on before I jump back here.
So the new choreography, as far as I can see, all we need to do is worry about there being a jump at the end.
Yeah. Yep.
The end.
Are we all jumping, or just our vocalists? What do you think? What do you think is our
look at me.
best course of action?
I think it would be best, which is more operatic, do you think? To have everyone jump or to just have one person jump?
I feel like operatic is one, but since we're a rock opera, we should do everybody.
Perhaps we should have a stagger jump, like a jump,
Yes.
jump, 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 jump.
Exactly, yeah, and like
Only
we
the
can all
ability force, so
dramatically
jump,
like,
jump, jump,
yeah, we can all dramatically like die. Metaphorically speaking, you know, like we're dying for our art, and
jump. I like the cut of your jib.
thank you so much. Yeah, and then what do you think our like the content of our song should be like? What kind of things are about? You said pinball earlier. Is it just kind of like a
I
random,
know that rock
random
operas
shit?
tend to be about pinballs and handicapped individuals, and that's the best I can come up with.
Okay, so
I thought pinball was a little safer to go with than.
I agree. The pinball is good. So, do you have anything stewing in that great mind of yours?
Yes.
Yes.
So-
Lyrically.
We start out. Violin chord.
I love it already.
Power violin chord. Once we were small, but now we play pinball. And that is all that we do.
That is one of the most beautiful lyrics I've ever heard.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh my gosh. Once we were small, and now all we play is
Now we play
pinball.
pinball. And that is all.
And that is all.
Jump.
Jump.
That's it.
So we need some rock. We need some rock to come in.
Oh, yes,
don't we?
yes,
Don't
yes,
we? Don't
yes,
we?
yes.
Okay, what if, and that is all. And then, oh my gosh. Please don't tell them, but I have completely forgotten their name, even with our history.
We made out in the bathroom.
What the hell is our lead vocalist's name?
Ashley?
Ashley. Yes, we didn't do a lot of talking. Anyway. Anyway, Ashley, yes. Okay, so Ashley, and that is all. And they can, and then, like, lights up on the violinist, and you're
Who
gonna
throw rocks at her.
Okay, yes, I love that idea. We're taking it very literally.
Rocks and opera together.
So we'll do like a chuck, and then we'll do like a.
Yes.
Oh, yep, I think that's cooking up something fresh. Yes.
I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah, my chest hurts.
I just need more of this, like, please relay to me how this music sounds. The music of the night. Oh. Okay. Boy. All right.
I suggest it continues on in that
Yeah.
until the camera
I don't
cuts
think
away,
we need
mercifully.
it. We don't. You're gonna have to teach it at some point, so that's gonna go over well. Okay. All right. Criminals. What are we doing?
It's better now that you have those glasses.
Yeah, I can. Sorry. I can see a lot better.
Fantastic.
I went through 4 different voices. Yeah, no, I can see a lot better. Thanks for lending them to me. Can you see it all, or like, were they more like reading glasses?
Well enough.
or-
They're mostly reading glasses.
Okay. Okay. So we got to go to the exterminators, and I'm gonna like try to convince them to drink some of this stuff. We already grabbed the pixie dust, so we're good on that. When I say that, actually, that's really confusing because there's actual pixie dust, and then there's like pixie stick dust, and they're really different.
Oh.
One makes you fly.
Oh.
The other one makes you fly. You know?
One makes you fly and the other.
You know, like you're flying.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
no,
got
you
it.
got there.
Understood.
It's okay.
So-
Anyways, so I'm just gonna pull out like a little just a baggie of pixie stick dust and pour it in.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to go in then and grab whoever
Just
has
take a
the,
drumstick. and
I
start
guess,
mixing.
biggest instrument. You know, the flashiest, I guess. Whatever.
You always go for the one with the biggest instrument.
Going to knock.
Okay.
Going to knock at the
You're gonna knock on the door, and let's say the exterminators are like Kiss style.
Okay.
That makes
Like
sense.
facial makeup and big shoulder pads, big hair. They are all. Let me pick a guy. They're all buff hamsters.
Oh fuck yeah! I start twirling my hair.
Yeah, they're like open the door.
I was gonna be worried about looking over him, but I'm just
Yeah.
like. What do you want? Yes, we need to do a quick check with that one and points to the one who has like a bass.
Yeah,
It's like we need to do
sure.
a quick mic check. We need to make sure that it doesn't blow out. You know.
I roll, but I'm gonna say like I don't know what disadvantage is, but I think Ashley standing next to you is not helping. You're official sounding, and then you're like, you're so.
I'm a
cute.
little ways away. It's fine.
They're nope. Roll it.
Trainee.
Let's
This
not
is
get-
6.
No, I didn't even need to add anything. The hamster, surprisingly, you're way taller than this hamster. Picks you up and moves you and closes the door.
wait. Oh, that didn't
Like buff hamster.
Yeah.
This hamster.
Still confused. I
Yeah.
was just like. And because
and then
of how
like
it's
the door closes and you hear like. I don't even know if that's.
I don't
the reason.
appreciate being picked up.
They're not gonna answer, but you've got other bands. And 40
I just think
minutes.
it's rude that they closed the door on us.
I think it's rude that they picked me up.
I firstly agreed that was very rude. It was also like pretty impressive because he's like a really emo guy.
We're going to we'll come back to them.
Well, I don't actually think we need to worry about them, to be totally honest. You know why?
Why?
They're so obviously incredibly like hard rock. And
True.
we don't really care about hard rock because if they're doing really, really hard rock, the audience isn't gonna give a shit.
As long as the audience does remain that way, I guess you're right.
Why would they change into other people?
I don't know. Maybe they like rock and then also opera.
That's not even possible.
You can't like two musics at once.
You only like one type of music or you're a fake fan.
You can't.
I
you
hate
can't
to break
blend
it to you,
music.
but anyway,
doesn't bode
the
well for us.
squirrels. The squirrels are next.
Is that how they spelled it? It's squirrels? Oh my
Yeah,
God,
I
it
don't.
is-
I really don't know what these are referencing.
Maybe it's
Shirelles.
squirrels.
I.
I think it's supposed to be like the Shirelles, only the
Oh
squirrels.
wait.
Yeah.
There's two L's, so it's like the Spanish like ye. So it's like squire yes.
Oh,
The squire yes. Got it.
anyway.
I honestly don't know if these are actually supposed to. The rival bands are supposed to be referencing anything. I think the band T-shirts are supposed to be referencing something. So they might just be
They
pure
might just be weirdos.
names.
All right. So yeah, let's go talk to the squirrels.
All right, go up to the door and be like, we'll try.
Are they answering?
You need to at least give them a chance.
Yeah, I think one of them opens. They're all squirrels, obvious reasons, and they have very clearly been partaking in some pixie dust,
Hey.
pixie stick dust. No, you know what? Regular pixie dust. They're floating around.
Yeah. Hey.
Round up a pixie.
Hi.
Oh!
Ugh.
Whoa!
No, you just take one, you shake it.
That's just like a salt shaker.
Hey.
So okay, so they open the door. The lead, the vocalist, she is a gray squirrel, and they all have like t-shirt jeans, like ripped jeans, and they're cool and stuff. She's like, what?
Hey, gorgeous.
No.
No. Wait. You're gonna want to try this.
Okay, great. Roll me a d6.
Good cop, bad cop.
I'm big on Rockstar right now, right? I was.
Yeah, you moved your.
So yeah. So if this is a Rockstar plan, which it seems like it is, then I rolled a 4, which is a success.
Equal or under.
Well, yeah,
Yep.
I have 4 as my star.
Perfect. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, she takes it and chugs it. Just like.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot.
You should probably share a little bit of that. There's a ton in there.
I think she like chugs it.
Is she the lead singer?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's fine. If
Yeah.
we just knock her out, we're good.
Okay. So then she like takes it. I don't know if she can. It's a thimble, but like crushes it like a beer can.
A thimble?
Yeah. Maybe
Those are
against the
meant
wall.
to not.
Yeah, maybe against the wall.
That?
Ping.
Yeah. It like crumples
That
a little
was fucking hot.
bit. Mm-hmm.
You enjoying the pixie dust?
It's great.
Yeah.
Woo. And yeah, she like goes back to the leaves the door open, but goes to the couch in the dressing room. And
How many
like,
other band members do we have in the Squirrels?
in the squirrels? Let's find out. Let me get a different. I don't want to use that one. There's only 2 more. So lead, bass, drums.
Sure.
She plays guitar, electric guitar,
Yeah.
something like that.
Okay, so we knocked out the guitarist and the singer.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
All they have is bass and drums, which sounds kind of alright, I guess,
Yeah.
but it's really not
Yeah.
a band.
I mean, you don't know if the drummer can sing. You don't know anything.
We're hoping that
Yeah.
she can.
I think you might want to check out your friend there.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, one of
One
the
of them,
other.
one
yeah.
of- they're- I mean, they're like-
Thanks for letting us in. Bye.
We gotta go. Okay.
Close the door.
Yeah. So here's what we're gonna do because
Yeah.
this is super fun. This is gonna take us a bajillion years if we go through every single band. We've got 4 more left. Is that correct?
Minnie and the Whiskers,
Or
the
3.
Doom Beavers,
Skewer
and the Sewers,
Yes.
and then us.
Okay. So 3.
So we just need to kill off 3 more people.
Okay.
Or destroy their instruments.
Here's what I want to see
go.
happen. roll whoever.
I'll try with Minnie and the Whiskers.
Great.
And I'll be like, well, you got that one. I can do
I
this
can do this
one.
one.
No, listen, all you have to do is flirt with them really hard. You're super hot, it'll work. Go.
It's a 4, so yeah.
Great.
It actually works.
Excellent.
Oh,
you
gosh.
have distracted the lead singer of, what was this, Minnie? Is that what I said? Minnie and the
Minnie and the
Whiskers?
Whiskers.
Which is listed as a rockabilly band.
Okay.
What does that even mean?
You've never seen the rockabilly?
No.
It's like pinup style.
Pinup style
50
classic rock?
Classic rock. Yeah, like Hot Rod.
Do they look super hot?
Um,
That's all that matters to me.
it depends on how you feel about rockabilly, I guess. I feel like it's a very divisive
Do you
style.
That
do you
is
like
a
the
very
50s pinup style? Because
yeah.
Debatable.
Yeah, and it's on mice. So,
Yeah.
however that goes. I
probably
do
hot
think
to me.
you were so successful that this mouse wants to keep you around for a little bit, which in theory works to your advantage. But now you are also not doing your job that you were
oh
doing.
no.
I think it's fun.
Yeah.
So let's
No, fucking get it.
go for
I
it.
got the others.
Great. So we're rolling for the next two.
Doom beavers.
All right, Doom Beavers.
I am destroying instruments where I can find them, so I don't become too much of a rock star.
Oh, I see.
Because I'm very close to becoming too powerful.
Yeah.
Getting whisked away.
Well, then, yeah, I think there's certainly. We'll say that there's just some random instruments in the hall. I'll give that to you. I think
Okay.
that's fun. I don't think it's anybody's in particular. I don't think you're adding to your cause.
No, I'm just destroying.
Yeah.
I'm just doing property damage.
Yeah. Great. Love it.
All right, so we got to get the Doom Beavers, the Skewers, and Sewers.
I'll let you roll for both of them.
All right, well, I can hang out with these guys. I got it.
I'm previously disposed.
Oh, I can't actually with the Doom Beavers. They're too doomy.
Okay. Great. 'Cause the Doom Beavers are metal.
Yeah, no, they're
so
you know what? We don't need to bother with them. It's fine.
Same-
They're
same
not
deal.
even looking at me. They're clearly not into my type, which is fucking bullshit.
Okay.
Got to
so,
get more of the juice.
No,
More
you're out of
pixels,
juice. You're out of
The
drugs.
sink's empty? What the fuck?
And then, who's left?
The skewers.
Skewers and Sewers.
Yeah, skewers and sewers.
Okay. That is incorrect with how I wrote it. Should not be skewers.
What is it?
It's SKWEEX.
Oh.
Squeaks.
Squeaks.
Oh,
Wow, that handwriting.
I wrote fast.
That handwriting. The squeaks. And sewers?
How does that go?
talking to one of like the tech guys.
So is it the squeaks?
It's like, oh.
I don't fucking know these. I've never met these guys.
This is a one night only event. I don't know what's going on.
What are you doing later?
That's not important.
Okay, great. Cool. I was gonna say I was gonna go, to a club, but you're not invited, so.
Yeah. I'm clearly too busy being in the Battle of the Bands.
Great. Sex, like, fucking whatever.
Who even are you?
Who are you? Okay, so how does this band go?
Squeaks?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, my plan failed, so I've become more rodent.
Great.
So no, it's not going well.
Okay, so we've got so as far as I can tell, we've got 3 bands that are like fine, and then we got a couple bands that are gonna bomb.
Exterminators are fine. Doom Beavers are fine. Squeaks are fine.
And then-
Squirrels and Whiskers are fucked.
And then
Porcupine's already gone.
they're on stage right now. Yeah.
So we can't do anything about them. But
You
I
did
don't think they're going to do
destroy
well.
their instrument.
We did
You
destroy their...
destroy their instrument, but they're doing a
something
rousing
else
a
anyways.
cappella country routine.
Okay, so we
when
definitely...
a wind come down the mountain and there's
Okay, to be fair though, the Doom Beavers were very like heavy metal, so I think we can safely say that they're like probably gone anyways. What were the
Alright.
Squeaks like?
Squeaks and Sewers are punk.
Fuck. We can't beat that. Also, they just really rock those flannels really well, and like they're...
That's what they sound like.
Yeah, no, that's...
It's
yeah.
kind of like right on the money for
No,
it.
they're actually like really good. Fuck.
Well, hopefully then something happens between the beginning and the end before us.
Well,
or
they're going
after
right
us.
before us, so my hope is that we will be more memorable because like we went last.
Have you
fair.
ever read Julius Caesar? It's just like that.
I have. I'm a little bit surprised you have.
Well, yeah, I fucking love that guy.
Oh.
You know Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was one time where I got lost in the library for a while, and the only books nearby were just like the entire works of Shakespeare. Shit was
Oh.
awesome.
Well.
Anyways.
I would recommend perhaps you join back up with your band.
Pollyanna's getting very anxious.
Yeah.
Who are you?
I'm the gentleman in the corridor.
Oh, you look very dapper, sir.
Oh, thank you. I love a good
I-
suit.
I really love the top hat. I
Thank
think
you.
it suits
Yeah,
well.
so you may want to. Now, this is the opera house. I dressed for the opera, but
Oh,
you may perhaps want to, like,
Okay.
move on.
Yeah,
The-
no, you're right.
the
Thanks.
battle has
Bye.
begun. Yeah, there's a guy in the hallway. Okay. So you meet back up in your dressing room, and
Hey.
all right, give me back the list.
So did
I
you
X'd off the
guys-
ones that we don't think are problems.
Yeah, I
Did-
see this.
Did you all get the choreography and the music?
Did we get the choreography?
Right, do you mind
So excited.
sharing with us?
Okay, cool. Because we like fucked up every other band. They're like gone pretty much. So like it's totally like we got this. Just make sure we got good choreography and we're good.
Okay, so it's gonna start. Ashley, you're gonna be in the center. Okay.
Okay, good start.
Okay, and it'll be 5, 6, 7, 8. Do the lyrics.
Well, no, we got to do the power violin chord first.
Oh, first, you're right. So that it'll
Well,
it's
did you
like-
want to pull out your violin so we're ready to?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So it'll be 5, 6, 7. And it's gonna be really somber. Is the tune? Okay.
Okay.
All right.
It's like a.
Okay, that's really not like a. Oh right, because the opera is like really sad and shit.
All right.
And then it'll just be like one final haunting note, like the. And then you will start singing.
Okay.
Nice and slow.
Like what are we singing about? What's our topic? What's our lyrics? Do we come up with lyrics?
Yes, we have wonderful lyrics by Rizzo.
Do we write them down so I can like read them off?
No, you just have to memorize them.
You're gonna.
We're on in like, I don't know, like an hour. or
You're
so.
gonna do great. Everything about rock operas from the heart, right? You just go from
Exactly.
your heart.
Yeah, because we know so much about rock operas.
Exactly.
Me too. So much.
Positivity.
All right, so here, I will write
Right.
the lyrics out for you if you need to have them written out.
I just thought it would be helpful because like if I'm trying to go through it like a million times, I need to know what I'm actually saying.
Pretend like it's the letter from your someone who's done you wrong, and you're reading it from your love, and you're like, oh no, like you just so it doesn't look unprofessional that you're reading off
Okay,
paper.
I'm ready. So wait, so once we were small.
Well, you sing it.
Well, yeah, but I'm just making sure like that's correct.
Yes, once we were small,
Am I singing this like an opera singer?
like an opera singer. Yes.
But now we play pinball. Wouldn't now we play ball just sound like better?
But it's got to be about pinball
About
because it's a rock
pinball.
opera.
So rock
Right.
operas have to
Right.
be about pinball.
Or
Or
disabled
some
people.
other things.
Okay. I definitely haven't heard that second one. I probably heard the pinball thing, I think.
We're gonna stick with the pinball.
Okay. Okay. So, where's the rest of the lyrics?
What do you mean, the rest of the lyrics?
What
It
would-
has a beginning, it has a middle, it has an end.
Okay. All right. Let me warm up. All right. Let's see. All right. Let me get in my voice.
Once we were small, but now we play pinball, and that is all.
We good? Is that good? Like, I don't know if that's good.
Now we just need the rocks.
Yep. Okay, I think you nailed it. Wonderful. So,
Okay. Thank you.
boom. And you milk it even more, I would say.
I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say, so go on.
Okay.
This is something about milking.
And then,
Okay.
at the end, and that is all. And then you go down on the floor as though you're dying with the sheer emotion.
With the drama.
With
Okay.
the
I got it.
drama.
I can get
All
into
the
drama.
words that are there on your paper, you
All right.
just feel it.
I'm okay. I'm on the floor. Gotcha.
And then we, the violinists, will stone you to death
With rocks.
with rocks.
That's the rock and the opera together.
Okay. I'm just making sure like I understand exactly what's going on. Are you hitting me with like actual rocks? They should probably be not real rocks, right?
I mean, rock. Are you advocating that we be
that we compromise our artistic vision?
Right. That's just
Posers. I mean, it's got to be real.
okay, what happens?
Rock has to be real.
What happens
man.
after that?
We get the prize.
So let me get this straight. Our song. Okay.
You do the majority of the work, and then
Our song is going to be like 30 seconds and end with me getting stoned to death on stage.
Tell me that's not brilliant.
So moving.
That is art, my friend.
They are
that
going
is
to be
art.
weeping in the seats. Exactly. You will have died for such a noble cause.
Okay.
I see your vision. I see it. It's a great vision.
How you haven't even seen all of it yet. And then after the death, then we dramatically die and dive, jump like you wanted,
Yeah, jump.
into the house.
Yep.
Into the audience.
That's the
I
jump
don't-
you requested.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't think
Um,
we're
glitter.
gonna really be
And we'll-
like.
So
Like just right out of our hands.
Jump
Like
and glitter.
anytime that we boop, 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 the glitter just boop, boop, boop.
Okay, two
Coming
things.
off our
One, I have a
strings.
compromise. One, instead of rocks, why don't you throw glitter bombs at me that are like red glitter, so it looks like blood?
it would catch their attention a lot more.
Than
And it
just
would be
hitting
a
with rocks.
red glitter opera, not a rock opera.
Right, okay, so like I feel like I'm misunderstanding. Isn't the whole point of a rock opera to be a mix of the genres of opera music and also rock music, and not like rock like igneous rocks or like sedimentary or metamorphic? The three types of rocks.
You have a wonderful memory remembering all that skill.
Yeah. Anyways.
Huh.
I don't know enough
I
about rock
suppose we
operas.
could compromise
I sort
our
of thought
vision
maybe
and
there'd
go
be
with
like a little bit of rock. in
red
there.
glitter.
Yeah.
And then I guess 4 of us would have to split the prize. But
So you were planning on like actually killing me live on stage?
no, I mean, for art.
No, I'm not dying live on stage.
So
That
you're not an
sounds-
artist. That's fine. That's fine. Not everyone can be.
Okay,
committed.
fine, Rizzo. Then maybe we'll just kill you live on stage.
Well,
Maybe
I'm
I
not
will
the vocalist.
execute you.
Rizzo
I'm not
doesn't
the
have the
excellent.
voice for
I
it.
don't.
Are you
have
telling me
your
that
Nobody
if I-
can sing
incredible
like
vocal
you
talent?
can.
I cannot believe that you are actually trying to convince me to die live on stage, like right now. After all of the work that I've done for this band, you wouldn't believe how many people I've fucked up the lives of just for this band.
So what's one more?
Mine. I care about my life.
Well, I think we've come to an impasse here. As happens with all great rock bands, we're about to break up, aren't we?
Not before we do the fucking concert. We need to win first, and then we can never see each other again unless we want to. I said unless we want to. If we want to, it's fine.
I think that maybe we shouldn't kill anyone, but we could make it look like we are killing them with glitter, like
What if we threw rocks at the audience?
Wait,
that would be very memorable.
it would also probably like hurt our chances because there'd be less people voting
Exactly.
for us because
They
they'd be like knocked out.
Because they're voting.
What if we threw rocks at the people? Before we go on, we say, who's planning on voting for us? And everyone who doesn't raise their hand, we throw rocks at.
Okay, I have a third idea that's better. That is like way better, and it's based off of so like this entire day we've been like sabotaging the other bands, and it's been like super fun. You should have been there.
It was a lot of fun.
And so if there's anything that I've learned, it's that pixie stick dust gets you really far. So what if we like sprinkle it out over the whole audience, like Rockstar, like it's like a fog machine, but it's just pixie dust,
We use it instead of the glitter.
Okay.
and everybody gets super fucked up.
What if we start off that way? You, since you can do your little flying squirrel thing, and you come around, and you get that little pixie dust on everybody.
Yeah.
And so they're feeling good, and then boom, we open the same.
And then everybody's all in like a pretty good headspace because they're all
Yes.
breathing in the pixie
And they
dust.
might not even notice all the glitter.
There you go.
And you would just do a sweeping, moving performance that we'll believe it.
Yeah.
So then we throw the rocks at the tech people up in the catwalk.
But they're glitter
Sure.
rocks, so they're glitter bombs. So they just.
I want to throw a rock at someone, damn it!
Well, then we can do it after we win, and nobody cares because we're rock stars and we can break all the laws.
That's true.
Yeah, no, we have to
That
win
would be
first.
great at a
We do have to-
Ratallica
we do have to win
when we
first.
open.
Yeah, if we try to throw rocks at people now, we'll probably just get sent to jail.
When we're on tour with Ratallica, we throw rocks at them.
Yeah, they can probably take it.
And then, when they can't go on because they've been stoned to death,
Then
we
we-
become the biggest stars. I love this plan! Let's go! Let's do this!
All right, so we got to get a fuck ton of pixie stick dust.
There was that one guy who was in the alley.
Oh yeah, I know that guy. Let's
know
go
that
talk.
guy.
Let's go talk to the guy.
Let's go talk to the guy who's in the alley who has
Um,
the pixie stick dust.
Flashback to the time that we talked to the guy in the alley.
Great. Okay, so you move a point, I guess,
Where?
into star.
Yeah, into star. Yeah.
Yeah, no, listen, I just remember that time that we talked to that guy, and he was like, I have like 36,000 milligrams, and we were like, that's a lot of fucking milligrams. And then
It
he
is.
was like, yeah, and then we're like, of what? And he's like, I'm not gonna tell you, and that was fine, I guess. But then we learned that he had pixie dust, so it's all good. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I absolutely remember that.
Hey, kid,
You were
wanna
there.
buy
Yep.
some picture dust? All right.
Opens up. He's got all the baggies.
Yeah.
He's 80 years old.
That's how I live this long.
What am I?
Fairies live forever, but I
I was
don't
gonna
live
say,
to 80.
fairies-
have no time
They
for
can
tomorrow.
look however they want.
chose
He
that.
just wants to look like an old
No,
guy.
the drug's chosen for me. That's all right. You want to buy?
Richard.
You also want to buy a watch? I got watches on the other one. You want a
Hide,
watch?
hide poor William Shakespeare. He can't see this disgrace.
And when we're going and buying from this guy, we'll be like, listen, when we get like super rich and famous, we will absolutely boost you so you can get as many people as you want. So you just have to give us way more than normal.
Be our
for free.
exclusive dealer.
Well, it's all right. I'm gonna die 1 year anyway.
You literally won't, because fairies don't die of old age.
They die of drug overdose.
Oh yeah, no, they will. Yeah, no, that's so true. I remember that.
What do you mean? Canon. Add it to the wiki.
I was gonna say hi poor William Shakespeare, but honestly, he'd probably live.
Yeah, but he probably has the drugs, to be honest with you.
All right, we got fuck tons of drugs.
You got right, great. That's not how these flashbacks are supposed to be used. I am so sorry to Rodents with Guitars. Oh God, and
Listen,
Andrea Rick, I'm
the
very
second
sorry.
that you started saying like pixie sticks, shit went out of hand.
Yeah, but you know, canonically, we've had sugar drugs
Pretty. We're
from
rock
day
stars.
one. So
If we're rock stars, of course there's gonna be a
yeah,
lot of drugs.
tons
involved.
of drugs.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's just how it is to rock, baby.
Here's how we're gonna do this.
Name me a sober violinist.
Can't name one, can you?
A flautist.
I don't know any violins.
Well, that makes it hard to name them. Okay. Okay. So you are trying to drug the audience.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got it.
We're gonna make it like there's like a bunch of bags of glitter, but we're gonna fill the glitter with all of the pixie stick dust.
And
Okay.
then I glide over.
This is going to be
So good.
a group. I don't even know how to do this, but this is a group roll because you all are agreeing to this.
Yeah.
So okay, tell me if everybody succeeds or fails, and we'll go based off of averages. I
Okay,
guess.
what are we rolling for? Rodent or star? This is star. You're
Star.
right. Never mind. Success.
Okay.
Like a really big success.
Great.
I can't even remember how to do this.
Success.
Oh,
The only problem is that brings me up to 6.
Success.
Yeah? Okay.
You got brought up to 6.
I got brought up to 6 with that.
Oh, okay.
How? You were failing left and right. Didn't you go down every time you failed?
Yeah, I did. But I rolled a lot.
Wait.
Did
No,
you
I
also
went
succeed?
down, and then I kept because I have
Yeah.
it set up so it's both at the same time. So I was going between
Well,
4
I
and
believe
5 for a
so.
hot
So
minute
wait,
there.
so the
Fourth line
plan
and
worked,
fourth.
but then you're
Yeah.
whisked away?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's canonically what this game says is gonna happen.
Does it happen
Wait,
after the
wait,
plan
wait.
works?
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
so. I think. So.
Could
To be
I
fair, if
argue,
we
since
win-
I'm doing the gliding part, could I argue that that's actually rodent?
It's full rodent. All
fine.
natural
Girl.
rodent abilities.
All natural.
Mm.
No. No.
Damn.
You would have failed. Wouldn't you?
Rockstar.
Yeah, I would have failed big time then, but
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's more important that
Did we all
the
succeed?
plan succeeds.
Yeah,
and-
everybody succeeded.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
And we're all more rock star than ever.
Okay. Great. I did have the audience vote on stuff. At this point, I don't know if that's relevant considering
we drugged them.
what's happening here.
We just need him to have a good time.
Yeah. I like. Okay, just for funsies, I need everybody to roll just a d6. I just want to
6.
see 6,
2.
2,
Five.
5,
3.
3. Okay.
Really
That
varied.
doesn't really help me any. Hang on.
What do you want me to roll?
No.
What number do you need? I'll keep rolling until
I'm
I
gonna
get
do math. 6, 5, 3, 2. Is that what I heard?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So 4.
The average is 4, which also doesn't help me because I gave them 1 through 3. But we'll say that that's closer to a 3 than it is to what everybody else was voting. So, okay. So you guys are third in the lineup of alive rock bands because we've got some things that are not going well for some of these poor Rodentia.
So other people got, like, they couldn't perform? Or
yeah,
those
you gave
guys?
them drugs and shit.
Yeah. And they're feeling great right now.
Yeah, they come up on stage and then they just like stage dive into the audience.
No music.
You hear a
Just
and
jump
then
right to the crowd surfing.
yeah, one sick riff like
that gray squirrel lady is fucked up.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But does a real cool guitar riff before she.
I mean, and who appreciates crowd surfing more than a bunch of hoity-toity noble fairies
Yeah.
who came for an opera?
Everybody in like opera gloves
Yeah,
and
they're
like
little-
glasses.
And like they should have left like an hour ago. They just
but
didn't.
they're just so entranced.
They're so enamored by
Darling, this is not what we thought it would be.
I'm sorry, madam. What the fuck is going on?
I'm intrigued by the
quite sure.
gyrating hips.
I don't think this is what we came for. Come on now, Mary. And she's like, oh my.
I think I might stay.
I might stay.
Okay, so here's how this goes. Every band comes out, they try their best. The only ones that did okay, Porcupine did okay, did a rousing rendition of "I'm from the hometown of the home," and
My favorite song.
it's a great song. It's a real strong country
best
song. And they did a cappella, body percussion. It was all
I just
right.
don't understand why they're doing country songs.
And
It's not even a
then-
country concert.
Doom Beavers also does good. This is Doom Beavers right now.
This is on stage, upset stage.
and one of them like
They're like really,
you know smashes a guitar.
they're
and,
really
like,
good. The audience looks really unimpressed, but like they're really good.
There's like
They are
one
pretty
fairy in
good.
the front row that's like full dress.
Everybody else is like,
And then you guys go on. So walk me through your performance here.
Okay, so before we go,
so firstly, we already set up the glitter
Yep.
confetti.
Yep. Have the glitter confetti.
Ready.
So as we go on,
hi everybody. We're the
what are we? The emerald green t-shirts? Is that what's going on?
Green t-shirts is what
I
we
haven't
assigned
looked at
to.
it this entire time.
Emerald T-shirts is what you were assigned.
T-shirts.
The name that was given to Edgar was Emerald Green Strings Quartet.
Yep.
Do we want to go with? Wait, before we go on, do we want to like go with the emerald one or the t-shirt one? Well, no, actually, fuck. We have to go with the t-shirt one because that's the names on the voting.
Oh.
Okay, so we're the emerald t-shirts. Is that what it is? Cool. All right. So, hey everybody, wear the emerald green t-shirts. You can forgo the green though when you're voting. That's okay. Anyways, we're gonna bring you one of the coolest songs that we've ever written in our entire lives. It's a dramatic rendition of a rock opera about pinball. You may have heard it once or twice. If you haven't, that's okay. You're gonna hear it for the first time right now. Now, before we get going, we just really, really wanted the mood to be right, and we've only figured that it was fitting for a rock opera to have some fucking glitter.
I'm gonna pull the rope
Play around.
as the pixie dust.
God damn.
As we are effectively using chemical weapons to win.
Great. I think whatever your powder is a combination of a lot of things. And so I think some fairies start to glow. I think some fairies start to float. I think some fairies are unaffected.
Fuck
And
yeah.
they're like,
I hope everybody's feeling themselves tonight.
great.
I know that I fucking am. That's in the air.
It's in the air.
And then we're gonna go for it.
Yeah.
Count us in, Pollyanna.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Once we were small. But now we play pinball. And that is all.
Like the
Way too many.
the lights.
jump.
The lights.
And we all jump.
The lights are like.
But then one of us has pixie dust, so we don't land.
Yeah, it flies away.
It's you.
Yep, I know. It's like, woo!
Okay, so
Bunch of
the
agents fly in and take going.
yeah, the MC comes out and like does the well, give it up for the Emerald T-shirts.
Fuck yeah!
Everyone's
too
having a
high.
great time. They're loving it. And then the MC, whose name is Michael Keichel.
Perfect.
All right, everybody, it's time to vote. And does like the for the first.
Still laughing about Michael Keichel.
This is set in the past,
I can't
and so I
believe-
don't have to worry about smell. So
I
Keichel.
cannot believe this event is canon.
It is canon. That is true. That's certainly.
This one's gonna be in the history books, kiddos.
So MC like does the like, all right, who's voting for Porcupine? And like, you know, we go by applause for a little bit, right? That's traditional audience voting.
Yeah.
At a certain point, we get down to like 5 or 6, and he's like, I don't know what, this is too much. You're all voting the same volume. And so what he does is he goes, all right, audience, what I need you to do is put up your best spells. And is trying to get everybody to put up a vision spell, an
But
illusion
they're all
spell.
really fucked up.
They're really
Oh,
fucked
yeah.
up. Just to kind of get an idea of like who everybody likes the most. And they voted for, based off of audience participation, is the Doom Beavers.
fuck?
And that was based off of just random voting. Because you guys rolled a 4 and everybody else voted for a 2. And just the way the cookie crumbles. Yeah,
fuck?
you can take it up with our live audience right now.
We will. I know who's getting rocked now.
Our live audience fucked us up.
Your live audience.
How fucking dare you all? I've done so much for you.
They don't love these characters as much. They actually didn't know. I just told them to vote for a number, and everybody complied and voted for 2.
Been
So.
betrayed.
I can't
They voted for 2.
Damn it!
That makes sense.
God
but
damn it.
so you Doom Beavers. Everybody loves the Doom Beavers. You guys are whisked away backstage.
Fuck.
And a guy with a fairy with she's like tall, thin, lavender colored monocle comes up to you.
Oh, no.
And goes along the lines of like, well, we were just so impressed with your performance, so we think that you should go on your solo tour right now.
What? Wait, but he's like with our band.
And some big burly like security guards like, and we gotta keep you safe. And like start hustling you away.
I'll come back, I guess.
Okay,
I'll-
what? Bye.
Bye.
Why just him? Like, what the fuck? We all performed.
That's great, Dad.
Well, fuck. I mean, I'm sure he can come find us later, probably, unless they're like taking him away to another section of the library.
He's gonna wind up marrying Jay-Z.
Who the fuck is Jay-Z?
I'm gonna write that down for someone that's gonna show up.
It stands for Jedward Zinithri.
It's an actor.
Jedward Zinithri.
No, Michael Keichel.
It's no Michael.
Michael Keichel and Jedward Zinithri actually end up getting married 3 years after the events of this story.
No, absolutely not.
Damn it.
All right. Any last words on our broken up Emerald T-shirt band? Anyone have any
Well-
last eulogies?
That shit didn't work.
You know what, though? We did our hardest. We played the best that we could, and I'm so proud of y'all.
Rizzo takes and throws a rock at you.
Well,
Good arm, Rizzo.
You okay? You look pretty injured.
Yeah, he's a little bleeding.
Okay, well, Rizzo, thanks for being in this band with us. I think we're probably gonna quit it forever then.
Yeah, well, that's probably for the best. I guess I'll just have to find more talented people in the future.
Well, fuck you too. Polly, do you want to go get a room somewhere?
Let's go, but bring some of that juice, okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
If I had a nickel for every time that my characters got pulled away from Rizzo, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Your dice did that to you.
They did.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's the end of Rodents with Guitars. Good lord.
Good riddance,
Go-
more like.
No, we like Rodents with Guitars.
like the game.
If you
These
want to play
fuckers, though.
something,
Can't
play
wait to see these
Rodents with
characters
Guitars.
come
Big recommendation from me.
So
but
they're
you
gonna
could
come
play-
back later, right?
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
They're gonna be like incredibly famous. later on.
Maybe, or maybe they're all outside.
Rizzo's not.
Rizzo is currently in the clock somewhere. All right. That's the end of the show. Thank you for watching Health Hits Experience.
Thanks
We're
for
gonna
being here.
we're gonna be back rocking and rolling with main campaign next week. So if you are watching this live, tell everybody to catch up because we're gonna do main campaign next week. So let's do that. Thank you for watching the show. Music, sound effects, Sirenscape this time around. Also a little help from our very own Liz. Thank you for finding this guy. Okay.
All right.
I gotta do the rest of the outro. Thank you to Molly Cook and Brian Bowersox in the control room. Special thanks to Community Access Media, who, as well as offering the studio and equipment for us to use, are letting us use this in during a time where they are not currently in operation. So that is very appreciated. So the fact that we can continue to bring this show to you is definitely thanks to Cam and everybody involved, staff at Cam. Otherwise, you would be without Rodents with Guitars for, 3 weeks. So
Devastating.
be grateful and
Unreasonable.
also send some love to Cam if you are able to. They appreciate your support as much as we do. And once again, thank you to you for watching. We will see you next week. Goodbye.